Parliamentary General Election 2020. Announcement of result on nomination day for the electoral division of Marymount. Gan Xiao Huang of the People's Action Party and Ang Yong Guan of the Progress Singapore Party are the candidates who have been nominated for the electoral division of Marymount. Under Section 34 of the Parliamentary Elections Act, the election must be adjourned for a poll to be taken. The returning officer has directed that the poll be conducted in Singapore on 10th July 2020. The PAP candidate.
Dear residents of Marymount SMC, I'm Gan Xiao Huang. Thank you for your support. Marymount may be a new SMC, but many of you have lived here for a long time. PAP MPs have been serving you and walking with you the journey right from the start. We have built one of the best and most beautiful towns in Singapore. We have forged strong community bonds through the years. Vote for PAP so that we can continue to serve you. Vote for PAP so that together we can build a better future. 亲爱的玛丽蒙居民，我是严小芳，让我们齐心协力，共创更美好的将来。请投人民行动党一票。Undilah PAP， Undilah PAP。
Dear fellow Singaporeans and voters of Marymount, I am Dr. Ang Yong Guan. Please vote for us. Get us into Parliament. We want to deny PAP the two-third majority. Send 32 of us, PSP plus alternative parties, to get into Parliament. For country, for people. You deserve better. 亲爱的玛丽蒙居民，支持我们前进党，请投前进党一票，为国为民，把我们带进国会。谢谢各位，谢谢各位。
Parliamentary General Elections 2020. Announcement of result on nomination day, electoral division of Yeo Chu Kang. Yip Hon Wing of the People's Action Party and Kayla Low of the Progress Singapore Party are the candidates who have been nominated for the electoral division of Yeo Chu Kang. Under Section 34 of the Parliamentary Elections Act, the election must be adjourned for a poll to be taken. The returning officer has directed that the poll be conducted in Singapore on 10 July 2020. May I invite the PAP candidate?
Residents of Yeo Chu Kang, hi, I'm Yip Hon Wing. I'm the People's Action Party candidate for Yeo Chu Kang. I'll do my very best to serve you. I will listen to your cares, needs, and concerns. I will build on the good work of Dr. Kopu Kun over the past 5 years. I will work with you to build Yio Chu Kang into a place where we can be proud of, into a home where we can happily raise our families. Please vote for me, and I look forward to seeing all of you. 杨厝港居民们，大家好，我是人民行动党的叶汉荣。我希望你能相信与支持我，为我投一票。我会尽心全力地为杨厝港居民们服务，谢谢大家。
Hello, Singaporeans. I have committed myself to serve Singapore and her people. I'm confident that I can serve Yio Chu Kang residents if elected. With the guidance of Dr. Tan Cheng Bock and many passionate PSPs volunteers, I'm ready to take on this challenge. I would like to raise 5 core issues: job security, cost of living, public housing, CPF, and public spending. I would like to call upon more Singaporeans who are passionate to serve our community to join us in this journey. I hope Yio Chu Kang residents by voting for me to serve you. Thank you.
Parliamentary General Elections 2020, announcement of result on nomination day, electoral division of Aljunied. Victor Lai Tiam Fat, Alex Yeo Sheng Chai, Samsu Kamar bin Muhammad Razali, Chan Hui Yi, and Chua Eng Leong of the People's Action Party, and Pritam Singh, Sylvia Lim, Muhammad Faisal bin Abdul Manap, Leon Pereira, and Gerald Giam Yen Song of the Workers' Party are the groups of candidates that have been nominated for the electoral division of Aljunied. Under Section 34 of the Parliamentary Elections Act, the election must be adjourned for a poll to be taken. The returning officer has directed that the poll be conducted in Singapore on 10 July 2020. The candidates from PAP, please.
Dear voters, dear residents of Aljunied, we have been serving you from the heart continuously because we want you to bring us home. My name is Victor Lai, 我的名字是赖天发。
My name is Shamsu Kamar bin Muhammad Razali.
I'm Chan Hui Yu, Chen Hui Yi.
I am Chua Eng Leong, Cai Rong Liang.
And I'm Alex Yeo, Yang Shen Cai.
Para penduduk Aljunied, semenjak pilihan raya yang lalu, kami bersama dan terus berkhidmat untuk anda. Masanya sudah tiba. Kami mohonkan mandat anda, undilah PAP, bawalah kami pulang.
居民们，2019冠状病毒已经深深地影响着我们的生活。我们人民行动党阿育尼集选区团队们希望能与您在社区里呢有本地的援助计划，让您和家人更能够还继续的能够梦想成真，继续的努力。我们希望，我们向往着您跟您一起并肩作战，风雨同舟，服务你们。
Dear voters, we've been serving you from the heart. Give us this opportunity to serve you even better.
வணக்கம். உங்களுக்கு சேவை செய்ய எங்களுக்கு ஒரு வாய்ப்பு அளியுங்கள். மிக்க நன்றி.各位阿育尼集选区的选民们，下午好。我们5位候选人已经在阿育尼集选区服务了一段时间，一直以来以用心用力2大准则为居民们服务。我们希望阿育尼集选区的选民们能够让我们有一个机会再次代表你们，谢谢。
We are your PAP candidates for Aljunied GRC. We are still in the middle of a crisis. Our lives, our jobs, our future. For you are at the center of what we do. It's been 9 years, Aljunied. It's time. Bring us home.
Assalamualaikum. Pengundi GRC Aljunied yang dihormati. Selama 9 tahun, pasukan Parti Pekerja telah berkhidmat sebagai anggota parlimen anda. Kami mengucapkan ribuan terima kasih di atas penghormatan yang diberi. Kami meminta agar diberi peluang untuk terus berkhidmat kepada anda buat 5 tahun mendatang. Kami akan usaha untuk berkhidmat secara yang terbaik untuk memenuhi pengharapan anda. Jika ada sebarang kekurangan, kami meminta pemaafan dan kefahaman anda dan berjanji untuk melakukan yang lebih terbaik. Kami akan terus bersuara dengan mantap di parlimen untuk anda dan masa depan anda. Ini adalah pilihan raya yang penting. Undi anda adalah amat berharga. Manfaatkan undi anda, undilah Parti Pekerja.
亲爱的阿育尼集选区选民，非常感谢你们过去9年里对工人党的信任与支持，也很荣幸能成为你们在国会的代言人。接下来的5年，我们会继续努力为你们服务，争取民权，谋求福利，从而改善大家的生活，让新加坡成为更美好的家园。这次关键性的大选，请把你神圣的一票投给工人党，让您的一票成就未来。
Voters of Aljunied GRC, For the last 9 years, the Workers' Party team has served as your members of parliament. It has been an honor and a privilege for us to have done so. We have put our hearts and our minds to serve you in parliament, in the constituency, and in the town council, no matter what the challenge or what the obstacle. We ask that you vote for us so that we can continue to serve you. We will strive to meet your expectations. If we have fallen short, we ask for your understanding and will strive to do better. The Workers' Party will fight for you, the future of Singapore, and our fellow Singaporeans in Parliament. Your vote on polling day is crucial. Make your vote count. Vote for the Workers' Party. Thank you.
Parliamentary General Election 2020, announcement of result on nomination day, Electoral Division of Mo Kio, Lee Hsien Loong, Gan Thiam Poh, Daryl David, Ng Ling Ling, and Nadia Ahmad Shamdin of the People's Action Party, and Kenneth Andrew Jeratnam, Zhu Lai Cheng, Yo Yao Hui Charles, So Guan Soon, and Noraini Binte Yunus of the Reform Party are the groups of candidates that have been nominated for the Electoral Division of Mo Kio. Under Section 34 of the Parliamentary Elections Act, the election must be adjourned for a poll to be taken. The returning officer has directed that the poll be conducted in Singapore on 10 July 2020. I now invite the candidates from People's Action Party.
Dear voters of Mo Kio GRC, I'm honored to be standing as a candidate again for Mo Kio GRC together with my PAP colleagues on my GRC team. Thank you for supporting me and my team in Mo Kio, looking after you for many years. Please vote for the PAP Mo Kio team again this time so that we can work together and make Mo Kio the best place for all our residents to live, work, and play. Thank you very much. 各位亲爱的红毛桥选民，谢谢您给我和我的团队多年来的支持，让人民行动党的议员能够代表你们、照顾你们，把红毛桥办得更好，把你们的生活办得更完善。这一次，我再一次带领行动党的团队在红毛桥竞选，请投人民行动党一票，让我们能够改善我们的市政，同时改善大家的生活，把新加坡办得更好。谢谢大家。
Para pengundi di Mo Kio, undilah PAP, memberi kami satu peluang untuk terus berkhidmat kepada para penduduk di Mo Kio. Dear residents, supporters and friends, thank you for letting us walk this journey with you. Please vote our team so that we may continue to do so.
首先，先让我感谢我们尊敬的对手。亲爱的红毛桥居民们，我们都是一家人。希望你能再给我们委托与支持，并一起努力克服以及战胜疫情。谢谢。
To our PAP party members, volunteers and supporters, thank you for all your hard work. We look forward to a good campaign together. And to our Mo Kio GRC residents and voters, thank you for giving us this opportunity to serve you. Please support us, please vote for us, and continue to let us do the good work they have been doing for many years now. Vote PAP.
亲爱的红帽桥集选区选民们，谢谢你们一直以来的信任支持，请继续投票支持人民行动党，让我们为你服务，一起克服挑战，一起共创家园。
Undilah PAP untuk menjamin kesihatan kita, kehidupan kita dan masa depan kita. 请投人民行动党一票，让我们守护生命，保障工作，共创未来。谢谢大家。
To dear voters and residents of Mo Kio GRC, my team, my Reform Party, I stand here in front of you. We are going to bring your voice and discontent to the Parliament. Therefore, we will need your help to vote for the Reform Party and put us in the Parliament so as we can ask for accountability and transparency.
Residents of Mo Kio GRC, the Reform Party has always stood for democratic accountability. It was founded by Mr. Jeyaratnam and who was returned. He was brought into Parliament by the voters of Chengshan GRC, of which Mo Kio is part of today. The Reform Party will forever oppose the values that the People's Action Party stands for of social Darwinism and cruelty to one's fellow man and those who are below each other. The residents of Mo Kio have a right, like every other Singaporean, to know how much is in the national reserves and to know what is Madam Ho Ching's salary. The residents of Mo Kio have a right to an answer to the return of their CPF, to a restoration of their aging HDB flat, and to a right to the civil and fundamental liberties that have been abrogated in Singapore. The Reform Party will fight unceasingly and unwaveringly for each and every resident of Mo Kio, which is the biggest electoral division in Singapore in terms of electors, to have in Singapore a society where each and every member of the society stands equal, and the spectre of elitism and educational elitism and other forms of elitism whatsoever are abolished forever.
Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum. Saya Nuraini binti Yunus. Berbahagia mendamping anda semua dari Mo Kio GRC. Saya akan membantu Parti Reform untuk masuk ke Parlimen dan saya perlukan undi anda untuk membantu kami semua representkan anda atau mewakili anda semua di Parlimen. Sila undi kami Reform Party. Terima kasih.
Nampe Sun Reform Party. Ningen Ipri Irkenga. Saudara-saudara.
Bobby, picture, take picture.
Cannot hear it.
Video for posting.
Hi, Doctor.
Hi.
Anybody ask you questions? You
Yeah.
just look in this direction.
Yeah, can.
So your nomination papers has been filed. You're confirmed running for the SMC. So any thoughts about what is next on your agenda? What kind of campaign issues are you going to be talking about?
Okay, for the next 8.5 days, we'll be combing Marymount SMC, starting from Shunfu, Block 301, all the way to the Bishan Mo Kio Park, Block 219. We cover the entire 9,000 over household, and we will connect with the 23 over 1,000 voters, and we will try to find out as much as possible what are their concerns, what are their issues, so that we can help them solve the issues, understand the issues, and do whatever we can. So that will be local. But at a national level, we are very determined to deny the PAP the 2/3 majority, because its super majority is unhealthy for the nation. For so many years, they are so domineering and dominant, and in a way, so much complacency at the top, resulting in helplessness at the bottom. They bulldoze their way, laws are passed without even considering the sentiment of the public. I think it's very unhealthy. The elected presidency law is one example. The constitutional change to have a non-Chinese president is an example. What makes them think that suddenly Singapore wants a non-Chinese president? What happened to the racial harmony, the core values of Singapore? Right? We have been proud of racial harmony. What happened to that? And then people are very confused. If you can have a non-Chinese president, what about a non-Chinese prime minister? Where is the consistency? People must have this consistency, these clear values. So I think previous leaders have brought us here, all right? The present leaders are bringing us down the slope.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Sorry, Doctor, we have to welcome to a press conference, so
Yeah.
do you mind if we take them first?
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Gerald? Actually, we should stand a bit in the middle. Quite can stand here.
Social distancing rules, I don't know how.
Oh, yeah. Are we adequately spaced out?
Maybe a little bit.
Too close or too far apart? Some go behind? Okay.
All right. You can come to
Faisal, you want to stand in the middle? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you can. Okay, go ahead. Are you speaking first?
Yes, we understood this was a doorstop, so we'll be happy to take some questions from our friends from the media.
Okay. Okay.
Almost okay. You're gonna come here?
Leon?
Okay. Yes. All right.
Yes, please, go ahead.
Okay, hi Mr. Singh, hi Ms. Nima. This is the first election coming in without Mr. Lau. So are you guys changing strategies? I mean, what can we expect to see in the next few days of campaigning for you guys?
Well, you know, for us in the Workers' Party as an opposition party, we have to fight hard for every vote. Our opponent is very well resourced, and it will be a tough fight, but we will be doing our very, very best, and we will fight hard for each vote.
Well, I mean, you know, having the election amidst the pandemic, of course, there are different election campaigning rules, and in that sense, it will be different. I mean, we will, of course, miss our physical rallies, which have always been very important to us historically. So, you know, we have tried to also
pay more attention to upping our social media game in that sense, but we still believe very strongly that personal contact is still very important. So within the confines of the rules that have been set out, I mean, we will still be doing our ground engagement.
Your party has made it very clear that leadership renewal is a very important process. So I see that you have included Mr. Gerald Yam and Mr. Leon Pereira this time around. Could you share more about that decision to bring them on board to the meeting?
Well, I think both of them are very, very capable, have proved themselves to be very capable NCMPs, prepared to take on ministers in Parliament. And more than that, I think they're very effective on the ground. They reach out to people, they speak humbly, they approach people, and they're not afraid to raise the issues that are faced by our residents to the party leadership for us to bring their voices into Parliament. So Leon and Gerald will do well for us, and we're confident, and I'm personally very confident because I find them both to be excellent people as a start.
Are there any particular hot button issues that you're hoping to really address this time around?
Well,
akan datang.
Well, I think that will become clear as the campaign wears on.
Yeah, but of course, we have released our manifesto, which sketches out our vision of how we think Singapore can be more dynamic and inclusive. So you can see something from there, and we hope Singaporeans will spend some time to read it and to share our vision.
Why don't you have to speak up? I can't hear you.
We're also seeing the PAP sending DPM so that it's going to be it looks like it's going to be a very strong slate. And when we're looking at Kang as well as the post GRC, can you give us some comments about how you think your team will fare going against a strong PAP team, and how is the whole Workers' Party going to come together to actually achieve that goal?
Workers' Party is honoured that the PAP has seen it fit to send DPM Heng to helm the East Coast GRC. But of course, we are also quietly confident that the slate that we field there, and in fact the slate that we field in every constituency that we're contesting in, is a strong and diverse slate who will be able to represent the residents of that area well.
You're up against familiar faces from the People's Action Party. So how different do you think this competition will be played out?
Well, like I've mentioned in my first answer, the PAP are a formidable opponent. They have very, very deep resources, and I think Singaporeans appreciate that. So it will be a tough fight. No matter who is on the PAP slate, it will be a very, very strong, it will be a very tough fight, and the Aljunied team, the Aljunied Workers' Party team will have to fight hard for every vote. And we will do that.
In your speech, thank you speech, you talked about how the Workers' Party has been on the ground working on town management and serving the needs of residents. And you said that wherever you fall short, residents should tell you. How would you answer any such queries from residents about the team, and how you're going to bring town council management or town management in general forward for the next 5 years?
Well, what we've done since we understood that elections were imminent is that we have produced a special edition of our town council newsletter, and all the relevant information with regard to estate upgrading and financial information has been provided in there. And all residents will be receiving this special edition very shortly. And if the printers take some time to get it to residents, they will find it uploaded on the Aljunied Hougang Town Council website. I think Aljunied residents deserve to know we had a green banding for corporate governance from the Ministry of National Development. And I think we've done admirably in the circumstances that we were in. And financially, the performance, I think, does not look very different from any other town council in Singapore. So we're very proud of that, and I think at this point it's only appropriate for me to thank not just residents who've been an ally in this effort, also our contractors and the town council staff who've actually worked very hard over many years. And we look forward to more challenges, more brighter days ahead for the residents of Aljunied. Thank you.
So if you don't mind, we've got some other things to do. So thank you very much for your
Thank you for your time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Deborah. So we do English first and then Mandarin.
Yes,
Is that
no
okay?
problem.
Okay. So sorry, are you more comfortable doing it in Chinese first?
It's okay.
It's okay? It's okay. Just give me one moment. So the two questions I asked you last night. Okay, so firstly is the issues that you'll be tackling this campaign, and then secondly, it's a single...
Is still happening here?
Yes,
Okay.
Kayla. Okay, and then after that, the next one is single seat, have you prepared it? Okay?
Hi Singapore. I'm commit myself today to serve Singapore and fellow Singaporeans and the peoples. I have stepping forward. Today I would like to raise 5 core issues. First thing is the job security for all Singaporeans. Second, it will be the cost of living, especially for now, during the COVID-19. The third one will be public housing and CPF and public spending. And the 2 local issues that Yio Chu Kang residents have feedback to me. First thing, as this Yio Chu Kang estate is very older estate. Majority of the residents are staying there more than 30 to 40 years. And a lot of senior citizens there. What they need is more than the basic necessity, but also the social program such like mental support. They need someone to talk to them, to understand, who understand them, what their needs, and the mentally. Certain things that they are monetary cannot buy to ease their problem. The second one will be the Lentor estate residents. With the new build of the Lentor MRT, currently the location for this new MRT is already heavy traffic. With the new build of MRT opening up, they can anticipate more traffic congestion for this area. So I hope these are the 2 local issues that I can, once I'm elected, I will feedback to LTA and I will build up a team to support the elderly in this Yio Chu Kang estate. Thank you.
Say it again in Mandarin, please.
新加坡，大家好，我是罗淑义。OK， 我想提的是5个很重要的，很多新加坡人都会面对的问题。第一就是 job security， 就是新加坡人的工作问题，尤其是在这个 COVID-19 的一个疫情，很多新加坡人都面对了失业问题，还是很多的新加坡人都是没有拿他们的薪水的。这个是个关系到每一家每一户，而且这个疫情会持续多久，没人知道。第二个东西就是 cost of living， 就是生活费用，一直在一起，薪水没有了，储蓄也所剩无几，这个是很重要的。第三，Yio Chu Kang的 HDB 是一个差不多已经到了45年，只剩下一个50多年的一个 lease。So， 好像我们的 Minister 部长所说的，这个 HDB 已经开始的价钱已经开始贬值了。为什么？我们是一个很重要的参考问题，因为这个很会直接的影响到他们的 CPF 退休到底够不够钱。好像我们所看到很多的年长者都是需要出去外面当清洁工人，去捡纸皮，还有捡一些空罐子来维持生活。如果我们今年我们的储蓄，他们的退休储蓄是足够的话，应该是在他们这个年纪的时候享受晚年。第三，就是第5，它就是它的 public spending， 就是所谓的有些东西政府拨出来的款项 建造第5个机场，还有建造那个 Jewel Changi Airport， Changi， 是不是真的需要？我们需要这个 resources， 是不是应该把这些储备金用于更好的，让新加坡人，尤其是年长一代的更受惠呢？I'm done with questions 1.
Thank you, Kayla. So we are actually down to time, so I need to hand over to Paul.
Thank you.
Best if the person speaking steps up to the mic.
Do we keep our mask on?
Okay, give the
Do we keep the mask on?
Also, are you conversant in Mandarin?
I am, but not extremely
No
conversant.
worries, she can guide you along. So we'll start with English first and then Mandarin next.
All right.
Yeah, some English. So we do all the English interviews first.
Oh, okay, thank you. Okay. Wait.
Tidak mas.
Okay. You move a bit. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Alright. Okay, so anybody ask questions, just look in this direction, okay? Sorry. Okay. So you guys are contesting in Mo Kio. I mean, it's a fresh team from 5 years ago. You are familiar with the West Coast GRC area. So what do you think your next steps could be? Getting to know residents in Mo Kio.
Hi residents of Mo Kio GRC. My name is Andy. I was a candidate in West Coast GRC for the past 2 elections, and this time round I'm coming over here, Mo Kio GRC. I believe that it would not make a difference as to which GRC or which ward do I contest in. I speak on behalf of Singaporeans, and I do wish for your mandate and vote for the Reform Party. So therefore, we will still put in the hard work and effort to serve the residents, and we will move forward together. We will ask for accountability and transparency. So I do hope we do get your support and vote for us.
Initially, RP had announced plans to contest in Yio Chu Kang, but this time around you haven't fielded anyone there. What's the reason for this? Is it because of cooperating with PSP?
On this issue, I would like to focus on is we have had an agreement with the PSP, which was announced earlier. And then for this itself, the CEC had made a unanimous decision not to contest in Yio Chu Kang SMC so as to achieve an opposition unity. So for this itself, we have not spoke to the PSP because they are not speaking. And we decided to contest in Mo Kio GRC and Radin Mas SMC.
So you're focusing all your resources in these 2 constituencies while your party chief is serving stay-home notice. So maybe you could just share with us how the process will be like getting him involved in the campaigning process.
Well, I would like to say that the Reform Party is against calling for the general election during this pandemic. However, with Kenneth Jaranam under the stay-home notice, we will still be able to take part, and he will be able to take part progressively with videos channeling out from his room. So therefore, I believe that if this is the way that the PAP wanted this to go on, he will continue to fight and stand for the rights of Singaporeans.
Is your team concerned that Kenneth won't be able to physically campaign with you?
I believe this is not a problem because for that itself, he is also known to many of the Singaporeans, and for that we have been walking the grounds in West Coast and Mo Kio previously. People have seen him, known him, and he is always online. So I do not think that is the problem.
take some questions in Chinese, so maybe Charles, you can address that.
Okay, sure. 我尽量的回答您的问题。这样 ，OK。首先，你的问题是什么呢？
这次肯尼斯先生他没有办法来到现场了，然后他怎么参与你们的这次的这个竞选？
OK， 我每一天有通过电话WhatsApp 有跟他联系。我们团体整个团队已经每一天，现在因为我们现在活的社会根本都不是70年代、60年代，好像80年代他的爸爸跟李光耀竞争的那个时候 ，OK， 现在我们活的时代是可以用电话、微信来联系的，所以我们也是可以用 WhatsApp 来联系的，他也是可以打给我们的。我们随时会把所发生的事情通知他，然后也是会获得他的看法，我们才会进展我们的什么活动，因为我们不是一个人的党会，我们也不认同行动党的想法，就是一个人做主，完全做主，这个是完全不对的。对我们来说，我们是会要求他的意见，然后过后我们也会讨论，所以我不觉得一个人不能够在场。 不一定是个很大的问题。
有什么想要补充的吗？
对，主要是我们革新党，我们是一个以民为本的党，我们基本上不是一个精英主义的。我们相信每一个新加坡国人，不管是你从哪一个阶层出身的，只要你肯努力，只要你肯奋斗，我们相信你都会有成功的一天。所以，我们革新党主要是要为一些低下层的一些老百姓来说话，来做他们的代议士，把一些解决他们的一些工作的问题，解决他们一些民生的问题。这个主要是我们那个革新党所要为红帽桥集选区的人民所做的事情。希望红帽桥集选区的居民会大力的支持我们，投我们革新党一票。谢谢。
They're supposed to have FX35 silent. How come they're making so much noise? So where's all the money gone? Malay speaking. Malay newspaper.
Just stand behind there. Otherwise, just left alone.
Okay. So what's the question?
Bagaimana tadi pengalaman ataupun proses penamaan calon tadi?
Okey, hari penamaan calon amat saya syukur kehadrat ilahi kerana berjalan begitu lancar dan kami tak ada pun kegawatan atau kegenjutan. Saya pernah 2-3 kali dulu masa dekat GRC Jurong dengan NSP, kita tak tulis alamat jadi dia tergugat. Jadi dengan West Coast juga ada sekali tu dia tak pangkar apa-apa form tu, dia pun tergugat. Tapi hari ni alhamdulillah kerana COVID mungkin 19 tu bertuah benar, tak ada kegenjutan. Tapi walaupun begitu kerana JR6 tak boleh bersama kami sebab dari hari pertama dia datang ke Singapura sampai ke hari cooling off day atau hari untuk rehat, dia boleh berkempen. Tapi walaupun begitu kami bersemangat untuk menjayakan demokrasi di Singapura dengan kempen di online lah ataupun di maya cyber. Terima kasih.
Nanti orang ketemu pada